Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction and read through of our Giant Ojou-sama chapters 13 onward. I'm hoping to do 13 through 16, but again, for these daily read-throughs, I just kind of want to read 30 minutes of something a day and, do that alongside bigger projects that I'm working on. So, we'll see how many chapters we get to in that amount of time. I've actually been kind of surprised at how lengthy each individual chapter is, because for me, I'm used to weekly manga and everything. The chapters tend to be a little bit on the shorter side, but it feels like the chapters, much like the characters, are large here. So I am excited. Again, I've said before that I've followed the mangaka for a while now, probably a long while, so I've seen character designs and stuff. I have seen so many great pieces of art, like the mangaka's going crazy with some of it. I'm wondering if some of it's going to be in the manga itself, or if it's just some stuff that the artist posts on Twitter. But then on top of that, like, I've seen the artist replying to a lot of other artists I follow, and I'm like, you know what? They are incredibly based. So I am really, really excited to see more of the series, see more of the characters now that we're sort of expanding out a bit. And after this, I think if I get through chapter 16, we'll be done with volume 2 and we'll be on to volume 3. So either way, let's just start reading with chapter 13. We start off with a dark and scary, like, The Ring type video coming out of the well, and I think that's Oriko and Madoka, but we haven't seen that close of a face panel, I feel like, for Madoka yet. Kya, why do you keep watching this when it's clearly too scary for you? We have Sebas. Chapter 13, Daiju-sanwa, transport, the road and I are stuck. Then some Japanese down the side. That's why we have to face it head on in order to overcome it. But I can't stand it. I'm surprised that you're not good with scary stuff either, Madoka. Well, you can't cut a ghost, so... Also, that reminds me, I have been, like I mentioned, going back through and reading in Japanese after doing the videos and everything, and that one last time where I think the translator note was like, yeah, I don't know if it's the machine translation or if the robot's just speaking nonsense. Going back and reading that chapter in Japanese, the way that the wordplay worked, like, that's going to be hard to translate in general unless you just translate it literally and leave out that the wordplay is happening, because the AI would speak in a way that the pronunciation was right, but it would use, like, the wrong kanji for words. It would just use kanji that are pronounced the same way but don't have the same meaning, or it would randomly use, like, katakana or hiragana for words. It would use, like, the wrong script for words, or even, like, Roman letters, like saying mas at the end of each sentence that required that, like onegaishimasu or something. Using mas at the end of a sentence, it would use math, like the English math, at the end of a sentence. So things like that, that's the way that the AI was speaking, where it was just using, like, the wrong script, but the reading, if you were to read it, like, makes sense. But down the side, we're going to have the half-assed Haku translation. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed reading out loud in Japanese because it's probably so terrible. The side, kono machi wa deru, then deru rashi, then oh man, it's really tiny. Jumin wa, then iru, irareta yo ni ko, ko kataru. And then kataru there being conversation. Then iru. I'm not sure. Iru, like putting something in, but mi as in, like, charm. Jumi is citizens. So citizens, charming, conversation? I'm not sure. Then the next sentence being deru raishu. Again, sorry, which next week, then Raishu Nimo. Sorry, it's really small text here that I'm reading from. Yeah, I have no idea. I can't read that one. The text is too small for me. Then something like ear Dinah. Then Giant Ojou. Okay, Giant Ojou-sama. And then I guess that's maybe the first volume coming out. Talking about the first physical volume. That makes sense, since this would be like, what, 4 or 5 weeks after they would have had enough chapters for it. So yeah, sorry about that. Me trying to struggle to read these tiny characters. I could have just, I could have just zoomed in, but it is what it is. I was just kind of trying to glance through quickly. But it's just the usual stuff that they put down the side of a chapter on the first page or so of a manga. So continuing to actually read, we have Boo, what was that for? And then moving on, yeah, they all jump as a crow flies through the window. Father? This is definitely his pet crow, in parentheses robot. Why did it come here? I think it has a letter there. You're right, he's always so extra. Dear Oriko, I'm going to come and visit the city so I can see you, is what it says. Huh? What? He's coming to visit? Did he say when? Nope, but this is your father, so it'll likely be very soon. What should we do? Should we prepare a welcome for him? What kind of guy is he? Well, I haven't seen him in around 10 years or so. He's a very busy man. He runs several factories that are bigger than the city. When was the last time he came to see the city itself? And here's the thing, me being embarrassed to read aloud in Japanese when my Japanese isn't that good, I can barely read aloud in English. Oh, brother. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. I really want him to be proud of how the city has grown. Then, can you think of anything, Sebes? For someone like your father, we should go with a bronze statue. What? Now we have, you need to work on the city's traffic. This is looking rough. Then we have a shot of the Ojou-sama undercarriage, so to speak. Pardon me, she's just carrying the statue herself. Big Oriko sure does move fast, huh? It feels nice. We have to hurry. Father could be here at any moment. Then Kokoka Ichiban. Then this is the fastest road, I'm assuming? Then why is the road so backed up now of all times? Like the kanji is for close road, but I've never seen like them back to back like that personally. It seems once we head like I would have thought Ichiban Henna Road or Chikai Road or Chikaku something, but yeah. It seems once we decided on where the statue was going, the citizens started to gather around the spot to greet your father. Geez, they're all too kind. But how do I get through? There's nowhere to step. There's an empty spot over there. That's so far away. My apologies for causing such a disturbance with my personal business. Please do not panic because of what I'm about to do. Also, please refrain from looking up. Okay. Traffic's moving again. Now of all times? She catches herself on a building. Safe, as expected of Ojou-sama. Seems your time at the school was worth it. But now what do I do? Can I at least set the statue down? Doctor, we're clear to move this building. Nice one, Madoka. Then she refers to him as Doctor? You can set the statue over here, Ojou-sama. Got it. There. Traffic's cleared up a bit as well. Phew, that was too close. Okay, I'll set my foot down now. Oriko, we want to get down too. Lend us a hand. Like this? What? The statue's falling over. Gotcha. Nice catch. I'll do something, Oriko. Why are you so casual about it? Please, do something quickly. Ojou-sama. What now? The building your foot is on is breaking. No way. The building we moved is about to collapse as well. I refuse to be defeated like this. Gah. You look like you're at your limit, Ojou-sama. Can somebody please do something? Trying to hold everything up at once. That crow. Is he here? I don't want Father to see me like this. Sebas, please do something about my body. It's a letter. It says, P.S. I'll be coming over soon. And that's it. So is he coming today or what? And then we have the end here. Zoomochi, like statue holding, Hakobi carrying, then Chichimochi, father has, and then Koshi, like coming. Then, okay. Either way, I think this is the first scan later back again for this one, just from the afterward here. Can't tell though. Either way, let's go read chapter 14. Also, this did feel more like the English was more stable than when it was the machine translation. Again, not that I'm complaining about any scanlation, but just, making observation. Either way though, let's continue to read chapter 14. That was very, very fun. Some good art. It is just... I've seen things that are to come, so to speak. I've seen some of the mangaka's art on Twitter. I know that, we're going to get some even more insane stuff eventually. I'm just so excited to continue. And again, reading something that's just plain fun like this, again, is very, very nice. Either way, though, let's go read 14. Starting chapter 14, there's going to be a book about me? That's right. We want to let people all over the world know about what you do, Ojou-sama. Amazing. Let me see what you've written about me. And then we have reading, and getting more and more angry. We can't publish something like this. She slaps him in the face with it. Then, chapter 14, celebrating the first volume, Sports Day with the Citizens. What's wrong with it? I think it's super accurate. That's the issue. It's just pages and pages of all my most embarrassing moments, and we flash back through all of them in the panels. It'd be more accurate to say that this book is nothing but my failures. It is not. This book is nothing but proof of Ojou-sama's willingness to put her body on the line for her city. Even so, couldn't you have dialed it back a bit? And the book says, Giant Ojou-sama, first draft. Absolutely not. I will not ruin this work of nonfiction by messing with the true story. The true story already sounds super fictional. Anyway, there's no way we can let this go out. We have Madoka and a bunch of the citizens. I love the little chibi designs. Why are my citizens here? It was a combined effort from all of us to make this book. This book had over 1,000 editors checking it. Look at their enthusiasm, Ojou-sama. Will you just ignore them? But it's still too embarrassing. So it seems this is not enough to persuade you. Of course. I also don't think that this is the machine translation anymore because of the translator's notes and the fact that they're using Ojou-sama here, which I love that they're keeping Ojou-sama. That's definitely something that I feel like for this, you should leave untranslated just because it's part of the title, but also it's really, really fun hearing them say Ojou-sama all the time. Then, we must settle this with a sports day. Huh? And then, it says right here in the contract between you and the editors, if there's a difference in opinion in regards to the contracted work, the dispute will be settled with an athletic meet. When the heck did I sign that? And we have a flashback. Really? Go ahead and make it. Where the heck would we even hold an event for so many people? Calm down, have a drink. Thank you very much. Why did you give me an energy drink all of a sudden? She starts growing. We're in front of my home? Here we have the giant-sized field. This was your plan from the beginning. Let's get started. The first event is Tug of War. Jeez, how did it end up like this? We'll be using a point system to determine the winner. It's all 1,000 editors versus Ojou-sama. What? I'm all by myself? You get to be giant, so it's fine, and we have Madoka. Even still, I don't know if I can win against these odds. Then I'll join your team. I'm happy, but I'm still worried. On your marks, get set, go, I don't want to lose. And then they start the giant tug of war. Ara? And she just yoinks the rope and completely destroys them. I would be, again, afraid of hurting them with this. Ojou-sama wins, even though they are wearing the protective suits. We did it, Horiko. I love this, super cute. The high five with tiny Madoka. Perhaps I'm a lot stronger as a giant than I thought. It's still anyone's game. On to the next event. Next is pole toppling. An overwhelming victory by Ojou-sama. Giant ball rolling. The expected result. The 500-meter dash. Just a single step was needed. Ball toss. I think Ojou-sama got them all. Oh, it seems it's my complete victory. I didn't expect it to go this well for you. I will show you all the power that protects your city. Then, down at the bottom we have Tsuyotsugiru, too strong. At this rate, we won't be able to publish the book we worked so hard on. However, there is still one more contest left. I'm sure it needs no introduction. It's the cavalry battle. And we just have Madoka riding on top of Oriko. Oh, I cannot lose with this formation. So then, it's fine even if we make this one worth 500 million points. Not that it makes a difference. With 1,000 people, we have 250 teams on our side. It's fine, I suppose. Get ready. No matter how many of you come at me, you can't do a thing. But at this rate, we can't win either. We need to take a hat off someone. That's true. We only really need one, but it's hard to aim at them like this. I think I have a plan for that. Madoka, another drink. Roger. What? You're planning to get even bigger? What the heck? And we have the sound effects as she's growing even more huge. Now all of you won't be able to escape. Let's see. There, I see a hat. Go for it, Madoka. Roger. She leaps down. Got it. Yay, great job, Madoka. That's yet another victory for us. Ojou-sama loses. Huh? You must be joking. In a cavalry battle, if the rider falls off the horse, that team's out. Ah. Then later. Ojou-sama, people are flooding in after reading your book and asking to move to the city. We may need to build more living spaces soon. Seems it was a good thing we put it out. Fine, I'll accept it just this once. She's very happy. Cute. Then Okage-sama de... Then... Kosoksu? Or Komiksu. Okay. But they use kanji for it? I've never seen that. Like, it's not the kanji for manga. Then single issue book is what, oh, I guess maybe Komiksu is how they would read, like, the, is how they would read a single issue book, but the kanji would be, like, those kanji for it. Then, Happai, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Either way. Again, as the scan later notes say every time, go support the artist. Definitely worth following them. Trust me. So, either way, let's go read chapter 15. Sorry, I don't want to spend too much time trying and failing to read the random Japanese down the side when I can just kind of skim and get the gist of it. So, either way, let's go to 15. Chapter 15 starts with Evacuation Level 7. Evacuation Level 7. Danger levels higher than normal. All nearby residents, please evacuate. Ojou-sama. Yeah, I'm going all out from the start. We're using this method to get there today? Well, it's less exhausting. Anyway, let's hurry up and get out there. They get launched. I am here to... And the art actually looks kind of different this week. It looks kind of like the older art. Again. Huh? It's huge. Giant Ojou-sama versus Jaya Shinraksha. Okay. And then I'm terrible at saying, like I always say it in my head as I'm reading and everything, Shinryakusha. I'm terrible at saying that, the intruders in Japanese. And then chapter 15, visit father and new info. Oh, hold on a sec. Isn't this guy too big? I'm pretty sure it said it was a level 7 threat. Maybe I should take another drink. We have no idea what this guy's able to do. Maybe he'll grow in size when backed into a corner like that other one. Oh, what is that? And then it reminds me a bit of Ojou-sama, and it has these tablets that I think it's trying to catch her in, like a mold. Ojou-sama, watch out. Ojou-sama, actually, that sounded kind of soft. Yeah, it says mofu, the sound effect. Translator's note, sound effect is mofu, which is usually used for soft or fluffy things. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Sorry. Ojou-sama became Katanuki? Okay, and she's like in the wall shape. What the heck is this? Then, Oriko, are you okay? Well, I'm fine physically. It's not painful or anything, but why did it have a mold that fits me exactly? It's like one of those game shows where you have to jump through the like foam wall or whatever. But why did it have a mold that fits me exactly? I had a theory, and it seems it may have been correct, because before the one was taking measurements. A few of the invaders seem to be making an effort to touch Ojou-sama. I wonder if they were measuring you for this exact purpose. But why would they? They're not after the city. They're after you, Ojou-sama. Then, sorry, just skimming through that really quick. You think so? If that's the case, I'll do my best to protect you. So how do you explain it ignoring its target? Wait, what? It's yanking buildings out. So its target isn't Ojou-sama then? Then what the heck is? Forget about that. There are people in there. I'll go help them. Please, hurry, Madoka. Sebes, can you get me out? No good. I can't remove it without tearing your clothes. If they tore now, modesty befitting a member of the Fujido family. And we have the crow coming in, father riding on its back. He's aura-farming. Father! Fujido Orihito, head of the Fujido conglomerate. He leaps down. It's nice to see you're well, Oriko. Wow. Kicking off the building as he does, and having it land perfectly. No need for amazement. It was nothing. Ahaha. Why are you laughing? No particular reason. What? How have you gotten stuck in a mold, Oriko? I'm sorry, father, to greet you like this after 10 years. Do not fret, my dearest daughter. You have naught to be ashamed of. I too have been trapped in a mold once. What? Greetings. I am Oriko's father. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Geez, you just move at your own pace. It's been a long time, father. Indeed, I came to see Oriko. What a cool guy. I also come bearing information about these invaders that have been troubling you. Huh? I've been protecting the invaders you've captured so far. Now that I think about it, you have been sending them to father. One of them was in possession of this. Look familiar? Had a picture? Ojou-sama, this is exactly like the original designs for this city. You're right, but why do the invaders have that? I found this not long ago. This is what you see when you look from above as well. And, as fate would have it, the design of the city also matches the invaders' language. It translates to, hey, come and visit my city. Huh? They're here by pure coincidence. But it also seems like they took an interest in it and wanted to take it home. No way. So this guy's planning on taking the entire city away. Man, I was so far off the mark with my theory, says Sebas. There's no way I can let this stand. Madoka, cut this mold, even if it takes my clothes with it. Huh? Are you sure? You'd be naked in front of your father. Fufu, I have a mask to blind myself. The city and people I care about are in danger. My embarrassment is secondary. Cut me free. Ojou-sama? Father? I am so moved beyond words. I think I may start singing. Well, Ojou-sama, allow me to offer a little help. This is the giant dressing room. It's made for giant people to change. Whoa. Please change inside of here. It's noticed us. This is bad. My giant daughter's love for her city is befitting of the Fujido family. I shall hold it off. Father, I'll cut you out now. Thank you. Now for my change of clothes. This was the only outfit I could prepare. Eh? This is all you had? It's still super embarrassing. It's either that or nothing. Sorry to keep you waiting. And we have sexy mini dress, Fujido Oriko, campaign girl form. And the arm sleeves, oof. The arm sleeves are like, a plus modifier 20 outfit. This is the outfit we made Ojou-sama in order to sell the book, but she turned it down. Jeez, to think I'd be wearing it now of all times. Very nice shot here. Oh, you have a book, Oriko? Please don't ask about it. The invader's trying to get away. It's taking some of the buildings with it. How daring of it to try and take back at least a small sample. I won't let you get away. Sebastian, that drink. Sure, I only need a little. And he takes a sip from a glass. I've never seen someone else drink one. What are you planning to do? Is that? It is a nice statue. Allow me to use it. Yup. And he kicks it up into the air. Now, together now, Oriko. Let's do this. And catches it on his back. I refuse to let even a single building. He leaps into the air carrying it. We have the two of them. I actually really love these shots. And I also love how, like, crammed, I've mentioned it before, how they, like, cram them into some of the panels to emphasize the size. Get taken away. And he hits it with the statue as she knees it in the face. And it goes flying, kiran, into the sky, sparkling. Like father, like daughter. Are you really going to leave so soon, father? The city's become splendid, and you barely saw any of it. While I am a bit curious, I am sated for now, after seeing your devotion to the city. Sebastian as well, and as well as Miss Madoka, and all of you citizens of Oriko City. I do apologize for the disturbance. I really, really like the father. He's really fun and really cool. Also, I wonder if they're going to do anything here with the fact that he was super strong, but she grows giant. Then we have... That's right. I'll prepare something to celebrate today's victory. Look forward to it. Thank you very much. Until we meet again. He's taking the invader, too. The next day, we have a statue built with Oriko, Sebas, Madoka, and the citizens. Don't tell me this is... Your dad really likes bronze, huh? Well, that's how he is. Then... Just looking through that. Okay. And then... Alright, so... Either way, let's see, what am I at time-wise? I'm going to do one more, because I wanted to go through 16, so let's go through 16. Now, I'm pretty sure the scanlations are of the weekly release version, so of course, like, I can't tell from that, because that's what I'm going to be reading, but I do think Chapter 16 is the end of Volume 2, so... Either way, we start with Daughter to the Fujido conglomerate, Fujido Oriko. This is her city, and this is the Fujido Central Park. Now we have... Chapter 16, Experiment Dummy Invader. So I guess they're going to test with a fake invader, maybe? And then, oof, very good looking in the workout clothes. Ugh, this is so heavy. You're taking on too much for your first time. Phew, such tasty water. Why this sudden interest in gym training? And then, very cute panel of the two of them here. So I can power up, of course. Power up? I've been thinking about what Father said before. If he's right, then invaders will keep on coming. If I'm going to keep fighting against them, then I'll need to get a lot stronger, just like him. If I'm able to gain his power, I can then combine it with my giant form. This city will be completely safe. This is for my city. So tired. And then after working out, just, like, flopped over. Well, your dad was pretty cool, Oriko. Don't forget that you're not alone in this. It'd be bad if you got hurt in the process. I'm also here to help. I'm hoping to add more to the team too. Oh, I'm so grateful to hear that. Ojou-sama, and we have a burnt Sebas coming in. Sebas, is something wrong? Right on cue. And we have an invader. It just says dummy across the face. Or not. Are you also into bronze statues? Not at all. I've created a new material for building. I'll spare you the boring details. Essentially, it's a super durable material. Oh, I made this dummy out of that material. I wanted Ojou-sama to grow and test its durability. I don't mind helping, so I'll just be attacking an immobile statue. I'm a little worried about how that'll look. Wah! And it punches, cracking the ground. I've already thought of that, and so I made it so that it moves. It's more like a puncher bag than a punching bag. Your drink, Oriko, and Madoka brings it up. If it can stand up to Ojou-sama's attacks, then it should make for a good building material. And she faces off with it. I'll do everything in my power to help this city grow and develop. And I like how during their face-off you see her smaller than it, then larger than it in the next panel. Wall is up. You're good to go all out, Ojou-sama. Show it what you've got. I can really just let loose? Then, let's see just how strong I really am at this size. Let's start off with Oriko Punch. It did nothing. You are indeed a tough opponent. If punches don't work, I'll use kicks. I'll do it just like my father does. She lifts her leg up high and kicks down. Take this! And then everyone else is being blown back. Whoa, what amazing force! But the dummy's still just fine. Ojou-sama, you'll need to try a bit harder than that. Really? Fine. Madoka, another drink. Roger. And we have, it doesn't work on ordinary people is the little bit here. Translated. By the way, don't you sell these? Why does only she grow? I drink them too. Well, they're made specifically to work with Ojou-sama's body, so it's fine. Father got a lesser effect, likely since they're blood related. Okay, we have the explanation then. I see. So that's why. Down the hatch, Oriko. Foo foo foo. Now that I'm so big, it must be hard to stay standing, huh? Well then. Shall I put an end to this? And we have the POV being stepped on? Heh, it's not going to work. And it manages to lift her foot. You can't even beat a test dummy, Ojou-sama? Guess you aren't so tough after all, says Sebas. Wow, fine. Then I'll show you strong. Let's see how you handle my full power. She steps even harder. How's the dummy? And we have safe written on its face, gives a thumbs up. It's sparkling. It's buried but in one piece. No way. Hooray, you did it, Ojou-sama. I'm feeling a little conflicted. This is pretty sturdy. What are you going to build? Actually, I have already built something out of it. Something just came out of the ground? I made this from that material. It's an evacuation shelter and doubles as a chair for Giant Ojou-sama. Whoa. From here, you'll easily be able to protect the citizens. It's truly an invincible Ojou-sama fortress. Amazing. Now the city and I are working together. I want to tour the inside later. We have a game center. Of course, it has all the necessities, as well as recreational activities. And we have the shot from below, everybody looking up. And even the one guy, whoa. The material also acts like a magic mirror, so you can still enjoy the scenery. Great idea. Invaders won't see in, but we can see out. Okay. And then, God, I wish that were me times two. The being stepped on and the looking up through the windows. Okay, thank you as always to the original artist. Thank you to the scan later. This was, it was really good this week. I like being back to this. So, very fun stuff. Very enjoyable stuff. I really love this so far, and again, I can't wait for more. I've seen panels of a large cast of characters, so I can't wait to see even more waifus join the mix. I thought that this was extremely, extremely fun, and I'm gonna end things here and go record some other things today. So thank you for watching. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Giant Ojou-sama, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you want to help support the channel by sharing around or dropping a super thanks, it's really appreciated. If you want to help support the channel by becoming a patron or channel member, you can hit join down below to become a member. Go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. You can help me to continue to make videos, also get your name at the end of videos, get One Piece videos a bit early. Right now, I checked before recording this and the scans aren't out, but if they are by the time I'm done with this, then I guess I'll go read that after this. So yeah, if you want to get that early, I post it whenever I read the scans and then make it public when the official translation comes out. So either way, yeah, you can do all that to become a member or patron. Thank you to people who are already members and patrons: Chosen Regulars Evan, Holly, and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls JA and DD Band, Cheriton Student David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements Paterial, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I'll see you all next time.